Ladies and gentlemen, they have trained dogs to smell the cyrus on you. And this is already occurring in a few states. So imagine that you be out and about and some dog comes up and rats you out. Sack! 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 Oh man. Woo! So they said these dogs are coming all around the country. I guess they could smell it. I mean, look, they can smell cancer. Many of them can. Not all, but a big portion of them can. And they do have a very acute sense of smell. So these dogs are trained and they are being deployed to fight against the pandemic. So these pups are, being weaponized in the battle against CV. And they've already been deployed in Florida, New York, and Massachusetts. The specially trained K-9s are now scouring schools in Massachusetts to detect, you know what, and a precaution before students return to school. Mm-mm-mm. They love to work, Bristol County Sheriff spokesman Jonathan Darling told CBS News. And then when we're not working, they just want to give you kisses and we love it. Mm-mm-mm. The sheriff's office have two Labradors to Florida's International University, which specializes in training dogs to find CV in people and surfaces throughout the Global Forensics and Justice Center at its campus in Miami. So I guess if you send your kids to school and these dogs can smell something on them, guess what? You're going to be picking them kids up. Researchers at the school had been working on identifying odors and scents dogs could be trained to detect since 1993 and added CV to the list in 2020, the school said. Dogs have been tested and data collected and published. These dogs are 99.6% accurate. That's pretty damn good. This is according to the program manager, Kip Schultz, told the Post Thursday. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. It's all about tools in the toolbox, Schultz said. I think in the times that we're in, the dogs is vital to combating the virus. The trained pups have found their way into the Big Apple since the pandemic hit. Although the NYPD has not trained their police dogs for this. In October, a Chinatown pet services company, Bark, reached out to BioScent, a Florida company that has been among the leaders in the newfound industry. Bark wanted to make sure their Canal Street offices were clean before employees prepared to return to the office after the lockdown. Bark dogs are at the center of everything we do. So it made complete sense to work with these sniffing dogs when we're considering our return to office plan. Wow. The dogs were very sweet to our human employees and played well with our four legged ones. The super sensitive snouts, the dogs, primarily beagles, can be trained to detect the scent of the Cyrus, just as they can smell explosive drugs and even bed bugs. Mm-mm-mm. I started back before we even had the first lockdown, said BioScent owner Heather Quintera. All right, so they trained, ladies and gentlemen, 22 pups to sniff out bugs. Uh huh. And that's the bug, the Cyrus. So it's a little tricky in the beginning getting samples, she said Thursday, but one thing led to another and we did it. So they said once the K-9s are trained to detect the Cyrus, they cannot be retrained to detect other scents. Nonetheless, the four legged sleuths will likely be busy for a while. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. They may be starting with schools. You can best believe this is going to move to other industries. Your employers might be hiring these dogs. I mean, that's how it all begins. It may start with the schools, but it's going to move from there. You know, don't be surprised that if you walk into some business district and you see these dogs around, because if schools are going to do this, it's going to be many, many other industries, especially places where you have crowds of people all the time. I can see where they would utilize this. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Wow, this is deep. This is real deep. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.